So how good or bad was your performance when you first started trading?
Oh, shocking! Absolutely, absolutely shocking. You know, like I said, probably between sort of like the peak of the dot-com, 1999, whatever, to probably 2003 when the market slumped, I probably lost about half my money, and it was a lot of money. So it was like, oh my goodness, and yeah. So then it was a case of building up from that again.
So over the years, what have you learnt that's changed how you approach the markets?
Yeah, I think, probably one of the biggest things is this thing about avoiding the blue sky story stocks. That's the mistake we all make. And I think, I'm not saying that blue sky stuff always fails. Some do work. But the trick is to put small amounts of money into them. Just to put, say, 1% or less of your portfolio into the speculative stuff. And then you put your bigger amount, 4, 5, 6% of your portfolio into big quality, proper companies. And I think that's really important. The other big discovery for me, and I think this is it's an accident of who I am in a way, I think, I guess, was I got quite fascinated by technical analysis, by the charts and all that kind of stuff. And I love that. I find it fascinating. And because of that, I think that really helped me, because I think a lot of people are sort of investors and they just buy companies on their fundamentals and whatever, and they don't really understand anything about charts. And I think if you can actually amalgamate the two systems, so you're using fundamentals and you're using charting and layer them across, I think that works pretty well. And I think that's probably something that can give you an edge.
We hear that quite a lot, actually, that some people are just really drawn to the charts, and the amalgamation is what works.
And see, I think if you're just a technical trader, I think that's quite hard work. And I personally, I find it boring. It wouldn't interest me at all. But I think the idea of using the fundamentals to select the companies you want to be invested in, and then using the technicals to help get your timing right. So it's the timing of when you make your initial purchase, when you make any top-up purchases as the share rises or whatever, and when you scale out at a position when it's done really well. Those technical analysis definitely helps.